Well, hello, and welcome back to the tower. So, obviously, we're late. We need to get started on the tournament. Oh, shit. Whoops. Let's see. Damn it. 20 cards. Hey, Nick. And Dimension Core. Can anybody get leveled? No. 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 And yes. Hey, Josh. Hey, Faust. Hey, Sar. Hey, Black. No, I didn't. We still have 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There's plenty of time to still join the tournament. See? Plenty of time. That's because, Faust, I forgot it was Saturday. So, Nick, since I made the determination of when a bit is, honestly, I had some things I had to do before everything got started. So, I mean, Nick, you know I can't promise you a time or anything like that. Hey, Ghetto, how you doing? I don't promise times or anything like that. The reality is, I had just eaten when I messaged you. I needed to go to the restroom before streaming, and here we are. And honestly, I had to clean up something on Idol Slayer that I had forgotten about. So the problem is too, like a lot of my games all reset at 7. No, I haven't looked at the conditions. I'm guessing they suck. Yep, they suck. This is gonna be a crap tournament, right? We need to change Fast Ultimate to something else. It's too crappy of a mod. It's not what I wanted to do. Here? Oh, yeah, it is here. Ranged is bad, but ranged also doesn't make me reduce my game time speed. Excuse me. Like, I don't care about ranged if it means I can run the tournament at 100% speed. Even if it's a big nerf to the amount of waves, because everybody has to deal with the same problem. I dislike fast because fast ultimate means we have to reduce the game speed down to 2x. Yeah, so just so everybody knows, yes, I forgot the episode. What happened is Christmas happened, and so I was dealing with Christmas. Well, not really dealing with, but Christmas threw my sense of time off. So I didn't have the episode today. It'll be out tomorrow morning. I'm honestly gonna record the episode right after this because I realized, and that's 7 o'clock, so that's the close of the tournament. So Nick, I'm gonna record it after this. It's gonna go live tomorrow at the usual time. So it'll just be a Sunday episode instead of a Saturday episode. It will premiere at Sunday at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will upload it tonight. I already told Maria that I have to do videos after this. So I'll do the videos, I'll upload it tonight, and then it'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, I just, because of Christmas being exactly in the middle of the week, I lost my sense of time, and I'm lucky I didn't miss Idle Kingdom Defense, but with Idle Kingdom Defense, I do 4 videos at a time usually, because I have a bit of a, I do one every day, so I basically have a 4 days ahead. So that's why I didn't miss that. I just completely forgot I needed to do the tower video last night. It didn't help that I was exhausted last night. I was exhausted and I stayed up too late. I should have just gone to bed. That is what it is. Not every day can be a winner. Actually, even wasn't a bad day yesterday. I was just tired. Yeah, I'm constantly having marital strife. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? And hey, Omega, how you doing? And Black Turtle Rabbit Pink, at this time, I don't have any plans to get the pack. It'd be nice, but it's kind of expensive. There's that was my other timer. Oh, that's right. I gotta set my other timer for this. How off is the clock? Because I notice it's off by like at least 15 minutes. So my timer is never right for when I need to redo my speed ups. There we go. That's done. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of times I don't. I should reset it in the morning. I usually do the tournament this time, Daniel. What I actually will do is I go ahead and get in a bracket, let everybody do their tournament, and then I have an idea of where I'll place, and then we do the stream. And sometimes I'll do it like, I think my record is an hour before. It kind of depends. On New Year's, I'll probably do it on New Year's Eve, I think. I'm not 100% on that. Mass, it's the opposite of knockback. So something with less mass, you knock back further. Just like it's harder to, it's easier to throw a 1 kilogram ball than a 10 kilogram ball. Yeah, it's all good, Foss. I hope you have a great time. I'm not sure what I'll do yet, because it's going to depend on how tired I feel on New Year's Eve. And that was the same thing with Christmas Eve. Like, I was on the fence about what I was going to do. Okay, Omega, let me know how that works out for you. I'm going the other route, obviously. I don't know, Nick. I think bosses are just immune to knockback, so if they're immune to knockback, mass doesn't matter. I would say being immune to knockback kind of trumps the mass calculation. You wouldn't have to have infinite mass. Like, I think you can have something that doesn't have infinite mass that's immune to knockback. Hey, Rocket Man, how you doing? Oh, nice, Omega. Well, like I said, let me know, because I do have a small chain lightning, but it's pretty small. Yeah, the mass is in here, right over here. So the higher the mass, the harder they are to knock back. And obviously, I think you can't knock elites back either. Or can you? I don't know. I actually don't know. Yeah, I've invested, like, I don't know, like, I want to say maybe 1,000 stones in CL. I'm not 100% sure how much I did. Hey, Rubber, how you doing? It's been a crazy time of year. At the end of the year always is. Hey, Henrik, how you doing? This is going to be a terrible tournament. Not looking forward to this one, though. Your Highness, jeez. I might have... Okay, there we go. That was what I was expecting to happen. I'll be lucky to get 8th. And that assumes that what's-his-name has done his run. Oh, yeah, there he is, Mr. Meeseeks. I don't know who this is, but yeah. So not the greatest bracket. I mean, Omega, it all depends on the bracket I get. Some brackets are just easy and some are hard. And obviously with all the bonuses we've been able to get, like the bonus Black Friday and the bonus for New Year's, that will really shake things up. But the good news is, after this, Black, I will have a video out tomorrow in about 12 hours. I forgot to put one out this morning. Maybe you missed the explanation. Basically, I forgot. I knew it was Saturday, but I forgot I hadn't made the video and posted it, and it just slipped my mind. It's my fault because I was really tired Friday. Oh, congrats, Robert. So I upload a video weekly, so this one will just be 8 days. And that's why I didn't spend any of my coins. I was going to save how I spent the coins for the video. Yeah, Happy New Year, Black. I hope everybody will have a Happy New Year. So, that's just where the chaos is. And so the last video I recorded, I was working on Golden Tower Plus. So I'm still working on Golden Tower Plus. Right now I have it up to, I believe, 7 out of 10. For Golden Combo. I think I can see it here. No, I can't. And so I'm saving up for 8 out of 10. So tomorrow we will have a video that kind of catches us up. And we'll spend the coins. Is it already Happy New Year? No, it can't be Happy New Year. I didn't time warp. It's only the 28th. Oh, I clicked above the plus sign. Oh. Oh. There it is, 7 out of 10. So. Better boost your CL with this. And if you guys haven't seen, there's a special, and we did get something for free. They gave us double gems from the claim, so you can claim the 30 gems instead of 15 every day. Maybe they should just do that permanently. You know, I don't think it'd be the end of the world if we got 6 ad claims instead of 3. Whoa. Medals, too. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Boost CL. Really? Not my Golden Tower? Oh, we're gonna do Chain Lightning, huh? Okay. It was a gift. I believe Foss did it, so now I have to pump my CL after the stream. So we'll do that after the not after the stream, excuse me, after the tournament. Really, we're gonna boost CL. Okay, that's a little different. That wasn't. Hey SD, how you doing? Well, the trick with this one is that whenever you have fast ultimate, which is and Thorns isn't I don't know if you I don't know what you mean by broken, but Thorns is one of the battle conditions. So thank you so much, Faust. Where's Christian? Well, thank you, Faust. Well, don't worry, I will be here for New Year's. We will do a New Year's or New Year's Eve. I'm on the split. Oh, he got a hat. Oh man. Oh man, that sucks. Oof. That's just insult to injury. Can I just spend my medals right now? I didn't know that. Everything's usually locked down. Oh. Um. So what they do, Jason, is they'll get a version of the game that is compromised, and they'll play that version of the game and then play it in the tournament. And either they do the compromising or they download a hacked version. So yes, we also have to work on Ampy. Oh damn, Christian got 15k waves on tier 18. Yeah, that's legit. And the thing is, hey Chen, how you doing? I could buy range. Ampy's so small. He's so small and he's so slow. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if some people do it just to watch the world burn. Oh, ST Mastery. We're going hard if we do that. Well, good thing I saved that 4 quadrillion. About 1 quadrillion, Henry. I get about 500 trillion to 570 run, and I do about 2 runs a day. So, for example, the last time I streamed was on Wednesday, and I haven't spent any coins because I would do that in a video. And so, okay, we're going ST Mastery. Oh. Do we want to spec Ampy now? Wait, can I buy just in the middle of the tournament? Can I just buy a mastery? Oh, I guess I can. All right, we're buying Super Tower Mastery. Okay. There we go. He's green. We got our first card mastery. Okay, now I had to do the new researches are. Um, wow, what a day. All right, it's only 773 trillion. Do I rush the lab? No, I'll take out. I could either do that or shockwave size. Yeah, lab discoin's maxed. I maxed lab discount a while ago. I maxed lab coin discount before, before the cards was even a thing. I maxed it out just for the hell of it. Okay, so the yes is to rushing it, I'm assuming. Oh, do we want to move it to the 5x? Because I can do that. Hold on. Well, I can't rush the third level yet. Okay, that was. I guess I'll have to figure out how to slice that in. Yeah, goodbye coins. How much is the next one? I probably, even if I rushed it, I couldn't afford it. Well, we kind of spent our coins in the tournament anyways. Check my spotlight bonus. Okay, hold on. Oh, 66. It went from 20 to 60. Wait. Oh, Super Tower's off now. 20 to 66. Oh, that's not. Yes, goodbye, coins. Yeah, no, I have to get ST Lab to 10 now. That's all I can do. No coins will be spent anywhere else until I finish my ST Lab. Well, that sums up what I did. I was supposed to do with my coins. And I'm assuming I will also be rushing. Yeah, ST bonus is being researched, yes. Oh no. Well, no, I need to fix my black hole, so there is no downtime. No, it's fine. I can do super tower. I mean, it was 1,000 stones, and it was 1,000 stones to get super tower mastery. And I can, and I have whatever I have left over. I haven't spent. I have 940 left over. That can go into Golden Tower, unless it needs to go somewhere else. Now all of a sudden we're changing the plan, so I have to ask. Also, core effect is almost done, so by the next tournament we could re-roll the core. Coin path. Wait, what's the coin path? I can't afford 2 masteries at the same time, though. At least not yet. Oh, that's no big deal. Yeah, because the reality is I still need to work on Golden Tower, I think, to afford things. Oops. I got distracted with all the changes. Well, now I went from little Q to big Q. Little Q, big Q. Will I be able to have 100% uptime on Super Tower with this? No, he didn't squirt my stone path. It just all my coins will. Oh, getting angle. Hey Brett, how you doing? Hey Bender Mac, how are you guys doing? Oh, and everybody, could you please like the stream? That helps out a lot. Ooh. So wait. I get angle. 80. Okay. Well, we will be working on 100% uptime, that's for sure. That's a big change. Wasn't it 50% before and they nerfed it to 35? As long as I keep working on my economy, sorry, I will never be poor. I guess I'm lucky that I walked into this tournament with all the coins. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Henrik. I know it's still the best, but I was just trying to remember that it went from... Wow, congrats, Rocket Man. That is a lot of labs to finish. It's still broken, I think, because it amps twice. It amps Spotlight and it amps... Oh, right. Oh, guys, we have to spec Ampy. What am I doing with Ampy? Fost, you get to choose. You better have something in those 5 labs. Right, increases my if it increased my bonus by 35%, I would have. We probably would have got Super Tower Mastery. I did get 1 tick of cooldown, I think, because Ampy. Or no, I think I got a couple ticks of cooldown. Okay, range. All in on range, Henrik. I'll tie him up. Yeah, I kind of figured. All right, well we'll do it like this. There we go. Yeah, we want to see him doing his thing the most. Ampy's got to amp. And I think, and cooldown always is stronger than duration with just the way the game is. Oh, wait. How many do I have left? I don't want to put, okay, I need to save some, but I probably could go and get like a duration or 2 next time. That'll probably be the best too. Or just because of the cost, is so much cheaper to get that half second for 100 stones. Or is it? Maybe it's not. Either way, Ampy's a little more ampy. Yeah, Bender Mac. The labs are, because Ampy is so weak right now, I haven't prioritized the labs over the other labs. But Ampy's labs are coming up soon. Very soon. 12 quadrillion. Yeah, hey, Jeffrey, that's what I was saying. Everybody hates fast because it requires you to slow down. That's why I hate fast. Like, ranged sucks, like the ranged ultimate, but the ranged ultimate doesn't require me to slow the tournament down, you know? 12 quadrillion. How many hours, though? Was that like 5 hours, Henrik? 4 hours, okay. When are you going to start sleeping in 4 hour blocks, Henrik? Yeah, that's 72 quadrillion a day. Oh, okay. T13 overnight. Okay. Don't worry, I'm coin poor too. I just spent all my coins. I need to actually pull the chart up for how expensive Super Tower Mastery is because that's a big change. Okay, so we spent. That can't be. That can't be right. Huh? Okay, something is wrong. Something is not right here. Oh, okay, wait, I can't read. That's what's wrong. Sorry, guys, I can't read. Yeah, okay. So to get to start rank 3 was a total of 3 quadrillion coins. I couldn't read the chart. I was looking at total coins thinking it was coins, but okay, so I need to have 2.4 quadrillion saved up before I even consider rushing it to rushing number 3. Okay. That's what I was curious about. How much do I need to have in the bank before I rush Super Tower to the next level? Because I'm assuming my gems are just going to go into rushing Super Tower. That's what I'm assuming at this point. We're just going to rush like heck. So I need 2.4 Q. Okay. Yeah, I have permanent 4 speed, 4x, but I assume doing. I mean, I'm even more poor than they are, so I make maybe a quadrillion a day. Well, probably 1.1 quadrillion on a good day. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, by the time I see what you're saying. Like, I won't have enough coins to rush it anyways. Maybe. I probably won't. I probably won't because it scales so quick. 13 days at 4x is really 3 days. Hold on, let me put this at 4x speed. And I will barely have that in 3 days. Well, I should have 3 quadrillion in 3 days, which is enough for rank 4. Then the next one is almost 4 quadrillion in 4 days, so that's going to be pretty tight to get to level 5. And then wait, sorry, I'm once again misreading the chart. Excuse me. So I'm on level 3. You know what? Let me fix this. That's better. Yeah, I'll break even on the coins, so I can't rush it even if I wanted to. I was thinking I could, but I can't. Okay. So I currently I have 2 days and 15 hours to get 2.4 quadrillion coins. That's doable. Then I have 3 days and 6 hours to get 4 quadrillion. And then I have 4 days to get 5.4 quadrillion. So it just accelerates. I should be okay, though, as long as I don't spend my coins on anything but this lap. I think I will be barely okay. That's a big change. You know, it's probably better to look at it this way. No, I can't do it that way. Yeah, it's fine. I wasn't doing anything but buying stuff in the workshop. Yeah. So I have 30 days. This is 30 days of coins. And I need to have, in 30 days, I need to have 32 quadrillion coins. Give or take. Honestly, I wasn't doing anything else with it, really. I mean, I was investing in the workshop, of course, but... Well, I had level 99 discount, Henrik, because I'm insane. Yeah, because then I'll have almost permanent super tower. We're almost going to have permanent super tower. All right, let me reset this to speed up 1 because I really dislike looking at things already sped up because it messes with my head. $50 trillion a minute to 80 G's. That's huge. 79 trillion a minute. Jeez. I'm lucky to get a trillion a minute. I think a trillion a minute's a really good day for me. But the reality is, I certainly can't get another card mastery until I finish this one, which means I have to work on Golden Tower Plus, or SLA or GT, one of them. I think I actually need to do economy, Faust. Honestly, I think I need to get it at least to GT8. To be honest with you, just so I have a little bit of buffer. Because I'm kind of close to the edge there a little bit. Just a little. It is. I know SLA also gives the coin bonus and makes it wider. But is SLA stronger than GT than another combo? I mean, that is a good question, though. That is the nice thing about SLA because it's damage and it's damage and economy, so you get a little bit of both. Yeah. I'm honestly wondering if Coin Mastery would be better to get next. Even if I can't afford the research just to have it, because isn't it a flat 40%? No, let's go look. Because now we're really getting wild here. Oh, only 3%. Yeah, never mind. Are you talking to me, Rocket? For me specifically, it was um all the investments in Golden Tower. Because over the last month, and again, I have been very generously given stone packs to achieve this. I was able to get to the biggest change is getting to GT Plus. I increased my Golden Tower duration. Then I was able to get GT combo up. All of this happened over the last 2 months. And even before that, the big change was getting Ancient MVN and being able to use Ancient MVN. And so, but really what I feel accelerated, it was getting Golden Combo. And that was very accelerated from my previous plan. Yeah, because nothing multiplies cells. That's the thing. Well, we will be able to re-roll my core module, my MBN. We are very close to doing that. We will be able to do it by the next tournament. Well, how far is where are you towards Golden Tower Plus? Like you should only be at least 5,000 or at most 5,000 stones away, I would guess, because that's the 2 draws. Okay, so you're 5,000 stones away, and I was. It was. I want to say it was in November. Because in November I was saving up, like towards the end of November or middle, I'm not sure. And we got Poison Swamp and Spotlight, or not Spotlight, and Smart Missile in one stream because I didn't have Poison Swamp and Smart Missile. Yeah, because I do still need to get GT10 and reroll MVN. We're very close to rerolling MVN though. We're very close. And the other problem is too, I don't have the economy to support 2 masteries at the same time. If I did have that, maybe it would be more of a question. Personally, I feel like I should get. I personally I feel like I should get GT combo 8, just so I have a little bit of a buffer. Oh yeah, we got to make sure ST's in the farm now. Well, that might be fixed soon. That problem might be fixed soon. Yeah, known to opponent. I'm only taking it to 4, because the 5th one is like 3.5 quadrillion. And like, I could take it to 5, but 3.5 quadrillion is pretty steep. Do you use digester, Henrik? The last one is off the top of my head 400 quadrillion with level 99 discount. Oh, Max GT Max Black Hole. See, that's a. Hey Casey, how you doing? That is a lot of stones. Wait, Henrik, does Chain Lightning beat Smart Missile? Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking about Black Hole Digester requires max GT duration. I misread. Okay, so to get Digester, max Golden Tower, max Black Hole duration, and CF plus 10. Yeah, yeah. That's a dream right now. Max Black Hole duration is 38 seconds, Rocket Man, and Golden Tower is 80 seconds? Yeah, I believe 80 seconds. Well, wait a second. What is your Golden Tower duration at, Rocket Man? I thought it was 80 seconds, Henry. Now maybe it's 73. I don't know now. Now I'm doubting myself. Oh, 80s with the sub effect. Thank you, Black. That's what I was wondering. So you get 20 seconds from the research, 7 from the effect, and then it's 53 base. Rocket, you shouldn't need to go higher than 34. You really shouldn't need to go higher than 34 seconds if you're using Galaxy Compressor. Because 34 seconds with Galaxy Compressor in anything but these ridiculous tournament things like this that reduce the ultimate weapon, you're good. Yeah, so you definitely don't need more black hole duration. Is your black hole size maxed? Oh, you only have mythic. Okay, so that's a problem. So you just have to get more gems. So Rocket Man, I was at a 60-meter black hole, 30-second duration, with an ancestral G comp, and with a golden tower with a duration of 46 seconds base. That was research and that, so 46 seconds, and all that when I saved up for golden combo. So just to put things into perspective. Oh, that's a tip. Where to find tin in Core Keeper? I've been struggling. Uh, you got me, Black Rabbit. I don't know. I thought you got a research that was 100% package after boss. Like I thought it was a research. It would be in utility. Package after boss level max. That's the thing. Right, it only works on the boss waves, which in this case is every 5 waves because of the condition. Uh, Casey, I don't think that's ever going to happen. Unfortunately. Yeah, back then you had a chance to get a double package back then because you got the package guaranteed off the boss wave, and then you had an 82% chance to get a regular package or something like that. At some point, I believe they let you do that, which was crazy time. Come on, Super Tower, I need you. There you go. What do you mean the last death wave? Do you mean the last death wave quantity? If you okay, so here's the thing: if you have your death wave, if you have your death wave at 100 seconds, your golden tower at 100 seconds, your black hole duration is 28, which I think that needs to get to 30, but that's irrelevant right now. You need to get your black hole from 100 seconds to 50 seconds in one fell swoop. So you don't want to go like to 90-second black hole and farm and then 80 seconds. You need to be able to save up enough stones to go from black hole 100 to 50. I mean, black hole digester is so end game I can't even see it. It's so end game I can't. Can anybody even see when black hole digester is a thing? Anybody like Henrik or Ghetto, or any of you guys, how close are you really to BHD? I think the reality is that G-Comp is just so strong for a lot of the game. Okay, so Black Hole Digester is for top 25, which is, so for me, it's so far out into the future. I can't even see it on the horizon. Let me just enjoy this. You know what? I don't even want to think about rerolling the substats. Oh, are people who wasted 15,000 stone. How does it, what sync does it break? Because the solution to the sync is just have golden bot up almost the entire time. If golden bot's up almost the entire time, it doesn't matter. You just need permanent black hole and permanent golden, almost permanent golden bot. And so even if you had all that, Henrik, if you had max black hole duration, max CF, and max GT, would you still use G comp in the tournament? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so black hole. I mean, Black Turtle says max cooldown and duration in black hole and GT, and max cooldown and quantity in Death Wave, permanent CF without G comp, and perfect submodule effects. Yeah, okay, that's. I was wondering, Henrik, how close you were to even seeing switching to black hole digester. Oh, you don't use G comp? Do you have a permanent CF? Okay, for Henrik, it also takes resources beyond what he has to switch. But how do you counter stuff? Well, I don't have permanent CF without G comp. So if you, I guess, do you have permanent CF without G comp? Because I don't have it. Oh Lord, I just got bit. That happened really fast. Okay, I think we have to slow things down. Yeah. I got bit. We were having such an animated discussion in chat that I didn't realize that I got bit. Oh, black hole won't be permanent, which is why you need CF 10. CF plus 10. Wow. That's. Yeah, I know for this tournament you need the 70 seconds. You need the full 70. You have to actually take CF's duration to the max. Yeah, this is a terrible tournament. Orbs eventually give a boost to coins. Eventually. You have to get that card mastery. I was making a joke mostly about the card mastery being economy for orbs. I actually never got any orb size. I don't know if I ever should. I didn't get any orb size. I don't know if anybody here has big orbs. Oh, okay. Yeah, orb size is a thing in the workshop. Yeah, I figured if I got the orb plus mastery, I get orb size. Oh yeah, you can't without G comp. MVN can't give you permanent black hole because the best would be 50-second duration, and I think the best cooldown you can get with MVM is like 61 seconds. At least that's what I remember, because it would be like 90, no, like 88 plus 87 plus 46 would be your lowest cooldown you could get, which actually I have because I rolled my MVN wrong. Oh, 74 seconds. Fast ultimate, Nick. So what fast ultimate does, fast buffs up to 7 nearby enemies to match their speed. So the reality is, once you get to a certain, this is why I hate fast ultimate, and I think a lot of people do. What happens is the fast gets so fast, and he accelerates everything else around him to be so fast, that the way things travel in this game is basically distance is determined between frames. So if you have a frame and then you have a frame and it's 60 FPS, the distance something travels is computed on between the frames, okay? So I have a 70-meter range, but we're going to pretend it's 60 meters to make the math easier. I think it makes the math easier. We're going to pretend it does. Maybe it won't. So, if the fast with the ultimate, I guess it really doesn't matter what my range is. You can ignore that. But we're still going with a 60 FPS. At 60 FPS, if fast moves 60 meters per second, that means between every frame, it moves a meter, okay? And I think I even have the 120 FPS check, but we're just going to stick at 60 FPS for now. If fast gets to the point where, like, let's say it's really fast as it keeps speeding up, let's say it's moving now at 600 meters a second. Every frame, it now moves 10 meters. So what happens is, as you draw the frames, fast isn't actually traveling the distance. I mean, you can use math to simulate traveling the distance, but they're currently not doing that. So fast is effectively warping. So fast moves from a point that's 10 meters to the next point. It's not like you walk 10 meters. You would warp 10 meters. You would move, like if you're standing in your kitchen and there's a table between you and this 10-meter duration. The way the game does it is you would start, let's say it's for the sake of argument, it's a 9-meter table, 9 meters long. The first frame, you're at the front of the table. The next frame, you're on the other side of the table. There's no traversal in between the frames. So the game doesn't simulate you getting on top, climbing over the table, and getting down. The game says you're here. Okay, well now the next frame you're here. It's not quantum. It's more like a wormhole than quantum. I mean, I guess you could say quantum tunneling, but I guess. But that's just how that's just the lazy way to do it. It's much more computationally expensive to account for what's in your path during that duration. Yeah, it's 13 for Death Wave and 12 for Golden Tower and 4 for Black Hole, which means your summation is 87, 88 plus 46 divided by 3, which is 70. I don't know if the game rounds up or not, but it's 73 seconds. And then your max black hole duration is 50 seconds. That's 12 seconds with the perk, 38 seconds. Yeah, it's not worth it, but I was using black hole minus duration as hey Christian, how you doing? I was using black hole duration as the absolute best you could get. And it's 4 seconds, not 3, but it's effectively a third of that, which is 1.33. Yeah, Wings Demon Mode popped too. Fortunately, I have everything just auto pop on death, so that's fine. Hey, we completed the week. Oh, hey, we got an extra 20 stones. Very nice. Yeah, now we're on Demon Mode. Wings pop, Demon Mode. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about the minus 10. So it's 63.33, and I don't know if the game rounds up or down or counts fractional seconds. Oh, what are you playing with the girl? I was supposed to stream with Maria, but I got behind today. You're playing Monopoly? Wait, so it's not video, is it video gaming night or board game night? Okay, so it truncates. Nick, Monopoly is actually a terrible game. No, the other board game, like the physical board game, not the board game. So Nick, the problem with Monopoly as a board game is fundamentally what happens is the fundamental problem with Monopoly. Everybody thinks Monopoly is a great board game as a kid. It's actually a terrible board game when you understand the mechanics of board games. And let me explain why, because this is a fun little rant we can do. Oh, okay, thank you, Henrik. Oh, so you're not playing like the video game version of Monopoly. You have the physical board out. Wow, that's something. I actually don't know what the thing for fast ult, the alternate. I honestly, the cheapest thing they could do is make the fast ult just increase everything. I don't know. I don't know because I don't know the solution to fast ult. Honestly, I feel like they should remove it and just remove it from the rotation until they can find an alternative. Because I don't know what a good alternative would be. I mean, I could say, yeah, I could say that instead of speeding stuff up, it makes the fast ultimate buff gives everything more damage, but there's other considerations. Yeah, I got ST Mastery, Christian. And I also got the first 2 researches done. Let's see, am I 8th? Oh, there goes my wall. Super Tower, where were you for the boss? Yes, I'm eighth now. I think what fast alt should be replaced with is probably a broader discussion would need to be had. But anyways, let me talk about Monopoly, because I got a lot to say about Monopoly. So number one, the biggest reason why it's a bad party game and what makes it a bad party game is that when one player gets out, right? Let's say you have an actual four or more player Monopoly game. When one player gets out of Monopoly, what do? They sit there. They do nothing. Now compare that to a good board game like Cards Against Humanity. In Cards Against Humanity, somebody can be running the table, be the funniest guy there, but everybody participates the entire game. Nobody is ever sitting out. And part of the problem Monopoly is you can snowball, right? You can totally snowball Monopoly, and it's ridiculous because you can get to a point where nobody else has a chance to win, and all you're doing is going around and around the board hoping to dodge the guy that's going to knock you out. And that could theoretically happen for a really long time. So you end up so again, as a kid, it's a fun board game. But and Monopoly's failures really start to become more apparent with the more players you add. But it's also such a common board game that even as a kid, I thought Monopoly was a great game. I thought it was my favorite board game to play. But as an adult, I realized, oh, wait a second, it's actually a terrible board game to play. I had Battleship. Yeah, exactly. Like for example, you could have what effectively is a stalemate of let's say that they have, it doesn't matter what property. Let's say there's one property that one person has a monopoly of. Because that's really all you need for the game to end. Yeah, there are a lot of great video essays on Monopoly. And if nobody else trades because they know if I trade and with this guy, then you have a stalemate. Then you can create a stalemate. But the reality is, no matter what trade deal you make, if you give somebody else a monopoly and it's a better monopoly than one you get in return, you've effectively forfeited your place in the game. So for example, if what is it? What's the 2x free parking? It's the orange and the red, I think. Orange and red. So for example, if the only monopoly on the board is the red, and then the other two, let's say it's 3-player game, then the other 2 players have split the orange, and this assumes that red doesn't have the orange, because if red has the red monopoly and he has even one orange card, it's over, you know. And let's say the other one is, the one before that is what, the one after that's yellow, so we'll go with the yellow and the orange. And let's say you guys trade, and now you trade so that, and this assumes you guys trade soon enough, so that now one of you has the orange monopoly, which is technically better than the yellow, which is past the red, and the other person has the yellow. Then sure, you still have a game, but the fourth person's still sitting on the sidelines just waiting for this to be over. And it still requires somebody to land on that spot, and it can still go round and round over and over again. And the reality is, the way Monopoly works is there's so few ways to get out outside of landing on a monopolized property like that, unless you get like really bad luck with Community Chest or something like that, and you have a lot of hotels or houses. You're just spinning your wheels going around and around the board. And it's sort of the problem with any board game that doesn't end when there's a winner. Any board game that doesn't immediately have one person win and everybody else, the game ends, gets in the same scenario. Yeah, just shit. Yeah, you can just flip the table, then the game's over for everybody. But a lot of people romanticize Monopoly because as a kid, it's a fun game. I think the concept of Monopoly for kids is a fun game because you're getting money, you're spending money. Yeah. I actually had other games. I had Mousetrap. Mousetrap was a pretty fun game. Just build if you like building a Rube Goldberg machine piece by piece, it can be a pretty fun game. And it also ends, but it has kind of the same problem because you go round and around at the end until all the mice are trapped but one. So you kind of have the same problem, but it generally is a much more abridged version of that. And then games like Battleship, one-on-one, so the game's over once one person, which is fine. I can't think of many other games that I played as a kid. I played a lot of card games. So one of the things that I played a lot as a kid is the card game War, which requires no skill. You just play it. Oh god, that's a good one, Omega. Honestly, as a kid, I discovered video games, and then like board games are like, nah. I want to play video games. Why would I play a board game when I could play a video game? I never played Risk. I've heard of a lot of people that really enjoy playing Risk, but isn't Risk like a game you can start playing and it can take forever? I swear I've heard of games of Risk that were like 13 hours long. And I take that back. I play Dungeons and Dragons sometimes, which isn't really a board game. Okay, there went Nuke. Dungeons and Dragons was interesting, but you have to make sure you have a session 0 to find a right group. Jeez, 40 hours of Risk? I don't understand Risk well enough to play it. I worked with a guy who was super into Risk. He was so into Risk, he would play the game Risk while he was driving at the stoplights. Because I guess turns in Risk don't take too long. I don't really know. It was a app version of Risk. It was at the what it was the light was red. Wow, my shockwave's a lot bigger than I remember it. Foss, just don't date somebody that likes playing Monopoly. Honestly, I couldn't date somebody that didn't enjoy playing video games on some level because our relationship would be really boring for me. I've never played Settlers of Catan. I've heard it's a really good game, but I never played it. And when I was growing up, it wasn't a. Nick, it's a play on words because when you play Clash of Clans, you get in an economic crash. Oh, damn, it's over. It's over. Oh, or you play while driving. Yeah, okay. So we got 514. Also, one of the problems with Monopoly is house rules tend to make Monopoly games last longer than they should if you played strictly by the rules. But house rules also make the game more fun than if you played strictly by the rules. So, like for example, the free parking rule and stuff like that. Okay, so 530. Hey, that could become a collector's edition, Chang, like 20 years in the future. I'll have to change the skin. Let me do that. Oh, and I buy a workshop upgrade. I'm gonna spend some of my coins. Hold on. Okay, it was just a million, 30 million, so it's fine. There actually is cheater Monopoly. Really, Rocket? Well, I knew it wasn't a great bracket, but here we are. But Jason, how many players was it? Because 1v1 Monopoly strictly by the rules it can be a short game. Well, Rocket, I got the wrong bracket. What can I say? Yeah, so Monopoly's a fine game if you're playing 1v1. It's when you scale up to more than one because any game's a fine game playing 1v1 for the most part. Maybe not well, I mean, people enjoy boxing. When did you queue up, Rocket Man? I had the wrong queue time, obviously. Okay, hold on. We have to make other decisions. No, not there. So here's the dilemma, guys. Do I get the golden combo and save up for that? Here's spotlight angle. And I have to switch my modules. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much we have to make that decision, boss. I really wish that this would display differently if you had a submodule stat that modified it, but I don't know that there's a great way to do that. So we have Spotlight. We have Golden Combo, which I could get rank 8 of Golden Combo after this tournament, just saying. And then we have Chain Lightning up here. So SA, SLA, and GT Plus are Chain Lightning. What's it going to be? Which also reminds me of Deadpool and Wolverine, where he goes, X-23, what's it going to be? Oh, my heart. Sorry, my heart is broken. Henrik. What's it going to be, Henrik? My heart. That would have been at 11 a.m. 11:40, 11, almost 12 p.m., which is right around when I woke up. Where's my drink? Hold on, I gotta go find my drink. Okay, never mind. My drink was right there the whole time. I guess I did have to work on my Chain Lightning because the issue Omega was way back when I would get just armored tournaments would just destroy me so bad. Like I would go from first place to like 6th place with an armored mod. And so that's why I spent some on Chain Lightning, because I heard it was the only counter for armored. And I was doing so bad in the armored tournaments, and armored came up like relatively often. Oh, or black hole duration. Which I don't even think you can see it anymore, because, you know. Oh, it goes all the way back to 2024. Wait, it's still 2024. I thought it... Don't judge me. I thought it was 2023. Oh yeah, there is black hole duration. It is at 30 seconds. And it's also still small. Because I got the black hole butt crack. Has Henrik, you know, if Henrik has abandoned us, then I don't know what to do. Do you mean these researchers? Has the mighty Sea Dragon abandoned us? Or sorry, Sea Drake. These unlock in tier 16, wave 40, I want to say. Where is the shockwave slider? Oh, it's there now. I swear I didn't have this before. I didn't see it. That's why it's not there. Okay, not there during runs, of course. It is good with ACP. That's why I have it, Omega. Because it increases how much gets effective by ACP. Obviously, I don't run ACP when I farm. It's only a tournament thing, but... So you want your shockwave as big as possible to get that 25 damage amp. It's just not good for farming because it messes things up and knocks things around. Now we have a slider. Oh, should I just leave it down then? I thought I needed it. Finish it and we can make that determination next tournament. Okay. Me personally, I still want to work on econ, and I mostly want to work on econ because now that I have super tower mastery, I need to make sure that I can create that many coins so that I can max the research for the next month. That's my opinion. Well, I thought I needed him. Maybe I'll just do this for now. Where did you put it? There you go. It's fine. We have a slider. Yeah, because if I get GT8, then oh, range. We got the range. Hmm. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Because he's not here yet. Who am I going to replace? Alright, you know what? No, he's here. He's here now because I got the extra slot. He wasn't there before because I didn't have the slot. For my extra 21st slot, he made it. Which, that will be fixed soon. No, not soon. Because we have to get this and this. Damn it. That will be fixed eventually. Let's see, how will I do if I hold 8th? 8 keys, okay. If I remember, yeah, I swap in landmine stun for cash. I don't always remember, so I always reset to cash, and sometimes I forget. But at this tournament, this is right around when I had just started a new run, so I was like, oh wait, let me stop the run, I'll do the tournament. But soon I will have more card space, so we don't have to. Oh, so you're gonna do the 30-yard range or whatever? I'd like that, but that requires me to get free up mastery, which is not even in the cards right now. Where are you? Oh, gems. Is there any weird? Okay, I got the. Oh, energy shield. Good night, Faust. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. You know what? We'll do that. We'll mess around and do this. Oh, yes. Please like the stream if you can, everybody. I really appreciate it. We're just going to mess around with this for a minute. Then I'm going to go to the story thing. Oh, I can turn the speed back up. Thank God. Because this is how I had to get my energy shield last tournament. Oh, good. I can get this. It showed up. Done. Oh, hold on. Not. Wait, do I need that for the... Yeah, I still needed net too. Damn. Next week will be big too. It's the New Year's tournament. And then after New Year's, we go back to slow mode, which is slow mode. Does anybody know when the next update's coming? I haven't seen anything. Well, Faust is breaking all the lights with Bad Santa. That update, I believe, is a small patch to fix the issue that some new players aren't receiving a player ID. It should be 25.7.2. So that's the only update. And I don't know what they did with the login timeout because I still have the login timeout issue. I don't know if anybody else does. I still have it. I might do this later. We'll mess around for a little bit now. Yeah, because I noticed that this tournament the bug happened again. Because how I noticed was I tried to look somebody up. Specifically, I tried to look this guy up. And it didn't refresh because he didn't run his tournament until late too. And I was like, wait, what's going on? So that's still a bug. Okay. Let's see. I can't wait until I just have more card slots. But that has to come out after. 6th has been my highest I've gotten. Because somebody asked me, like, oh, do you think if you invested more stones in certain things you get further in your Legends tournament? And I said, My Legends tournament progress is more or less about what bracket I get in than whatever investment I make. It's the luck of the queue. When did my bracket start? Because I think I really queued up at a terrible time, and I should have waited. I think I did it like right before bed or something like that. Good night, Nick. Thank you for watching. You know, I queued up at a terrible time because this was EU morning when I queued up. Yeah, for as tired as I was last night, I don't know why I stayed up so late. I don't even know what was going on. Sometimes I can be a little dumb. Because I was so tired yesterday, and I forget, I was trying to do something. I know I'm working on something in Leaf Blower Revolution. Anyways, it was just stupid of me what I did. Oh well. I promise you guys it won't be the last stupid decision I make. That is a New Year's resolution I can keep. More stupid things will happen next year, I promise. I think what happened is I get so tired sometimes that I can't focus, and I'm trying to get things done before I go to bed. And then it takes so long because I can't focus because I'm so tired. And so it kind of becomes a problem. It just happens. And the reality is, I should have just taken a nap after work, woke up, then done everything that I needed to do. I don't know why I didn't even do that. I didn't have anything that exciting going on. I was messing around in Core Keeper, I think. I've been trying to build an automated farm in Core Keeper. And I think I was messing around with that, and yeah. But yeah, I promise more stupid stuff will happen. That'll make you question me and my sanity. That's a given. It's always a given. Sometimes the choices I make just make me wonder. But it's one of those things. It's easy to say in retrospect. At the time, what I think was happening. Hey, congrats, Omega. At the time, I'll tell you, it made perfect sense what I did. Well, not perfect sense, but it made sense. Mostly what I think was happening yesterday is I'm working also on a Leaf Blower Revolution series, and I wanted to do it yesterday to make the next step, the next video in the series. And I was trying, and I screwed it up. I was so tired I screwed it up. And then I spent way too much time trying to fix it rather than just coming back the next day. And guess what? I didn't make the video anyways, so I would have been better off just waiting. But here we are. Hindsight's 2020. And I was really tired yesterday, so I feel like my decisions were impaired already. Having Christmas in the middle of the week really threw me off. I don't know if it threw you guys off. Going to work, Christmas, going to work, going to work. How did you skip Christmas? I would never skip Christmas because that would mean I would have to go to work on Christmas. Also, I had 2 weeks off before Christmas week, which also made things hard. Oh, we can just end this. Was I supposed to do those things on Christmas? I just sat around and streamed Core Keeper. The reality is my family's too far away for me to see them. And well, they're not that far away, but I don't have a car, so it's hard to get to see them. And I Omega. What I've done with people is I've told people, let's just have. We're all adults. If there's anything you want as an adult, you can just go to the store and buy it. So why don't we just have well, I call it the Christmas truce. And it's a Christmas truce because you don't buy me any gifts, I don't buy you any gifts. It's totally fine. And instead of focusing on gift giving, we just focus on enjoying the holiday. Because to me the holiday's stressful enough without even having gift buying in the equation. Why would you have gift buying in the equation? And so I've had the Christmas truce with my siblings since forever. I said, look, don't buy me anything. I don't buy you anything. And it just makes everything easier, in my opinion. I've never been much of I've always preferred that with my siblings because it also kept everything even, right? Like none of my siblings would go out and buy something really expensive. And so I didn't, it kept everything nice. The funniest Christmas tradition I ever had was with my brother before he passed away. Because what he would do is we wouldn't even buy gifts or anything. He would just open up his wallet and he'd give me $100 and he'd go, Merry Christmas. And I'd show the $100 to mom. Wow, look what my brother got me for Christmas. And I go around and I turn back to him and give him the $100 back and go, Merry Christmas. And then he would go and show my mom the same $100 and go, look what he got me for Christmas. And then that was our Christmas gift exchange. And at least for me, I was thoroughly happy with that. And so I called it the Christmas truce because we had a gift truce. And also the gift truce extended to our birthdays. So we never did birthday gifts or anything like that cuz because we both understood, right? Like if I spent $100 on his birthday, he would need to spend $100 on my birthday. So we were both realistic. I said, look, let's just not worry about gift giving and have the Christmas truce. Hey Maria, I missed your stream. I'm sorry. I saw a little bit of it. So that's what we did. And then I have the same truce with my other siblings. So, we don't do any gift exchange. My mom doesn't like that we don't do gift exchange. But that's between me and my siblings, not her. So, and I do get stuff from my mom. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey Val, how you doing? I'm sorry, got distracted with my story here. My mom doesn't like it, but I don't really, I just told her, I said, look, I'm an adult, I can do what I want. Now I don't have a I am currently sitting at 8th place. I got a bad bracket. It won't be resolved for another 2 hours and some change. Maria, hello?
Hello, hello.
I don't have an intro thing for you.
That's fine.
Why are you so quiet?
Am I?
You're really quiet,
I
yes.
don't know.
Is Discord using the wrong input device? I bet it is. So we're sitting
Let's
at 8th.
see. No,
8th place.
maybe. I don't know if this is any better.
No. You still sound far
Oh,
away.
no.
It sounds like it's your wrong microphone. Is it your right microphone?
No, it says it's the HyperX, but I don't know.
Oh. That was a little better.
Maybe I'm just talking a bit more quiet. I don't know. No. Or
Wait a
maybe if
second.
I do this.
Wait. Hold on. Don't do anything. Okay, say something now.
Hello, hello.
Okay, the problem was on my end.
Okay.
Oh no, you lost Monopoly, Christian. Whatever will you do? How many people are playing Monopoly, Christian?
Oh no, I lost. Well, anyways.
Is it one of those big, like, oh. Wait, it was a 3-player Monopoly game? You're right, because it's Monopoly. That's because she doesn't know that there are better board games out there.
Hmm.
Good night, Jason. Have a nice party.
Have a nice party.
Don't get me wrong, as a kid I enjoyed Monopoly too. I had Monopoly as a video game, and I liked Monopoly as a video game so much better. And honestly, what I liked most about the Monopoly video game is it actually lets you distribute and set up the properties and play with bots. Don't ask me why I enjoyed playing like this as a kid. But what I would do is I would go in there and I would give myself all the properties. All board games. You need to get her into video games. So I give myself all the properties. And then I would give the AI. Wait, which AI? Because my AI was on the NES. And I found a really easy way to bully them. You can basically always win on the NES if you know how to bully them correctly. But I found a way to. Well, there was a setting in the game where you can. Yeah, in the NES version, like if you do 8-player Monopoly, well, Minecraft is pretty good. That's a fun game. That's more fun than playing Monopoly.
Oh, and I mean, there is also the board game simulator for.
Yeah, you can get the board game
PC.
simulator for Steam. But I would set up all the bots, and I would give them all the money, max money. I would give myself all the properties with hotels and everything on it, and I would just play the game, and the game was literally just watching them pay me until they were broke. Don't ask me why as a kid I enjoyed this. But it was so much fun to just watch them go around the board and just slowly lose all their money to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's the true end game fantasy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I never was into killing my Sims. I mean, I did lock one of them. Like so what I was doing was I moved my Sim into the neighborhood, and the neighborhood had like default families in there. It went not great for me. I was in a bad bracket though. I'm eighth. I heard you got robbed of first place, Christian. And so I was playing one of the other families to help level up their friendship with my family or something like that. And I got bored and I walled them in. I walled the Sim in like an empty void. And I just sat there and watched them piss themselves over and over again. See, that's how I know there isn't a god, because if there was a god, one of us would get walled in until we just pissed ourselves over and over again and died.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, 18k waves on tier 18. Wow. Hey, look, I think it's really lame that they're taking the villain from the previous season and making it the current villain, okay? We could use a new villain. Lazy ass writers.
Mm.
When are you gonna go to bed, Maria?
Later today, I suppose.
We don't know where Henrik is. He was here earlier, but Faust went to bed. Faust, he was tired. I need to be going soon too. I need to go to the store before it closes because it closes in an hour, so I can get some food for later. How much later are you thinking of going to bed, Maria?
I mean, I woke up like 9 hours ago, like 6 p.m. my time.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was really late.
So yeah, I slept a bit longer than I wanted.
Just a little bit. I don't eat Indian food. I eat American food. That's the thing. I don't eat. I don't eat Indian food. I've never really had. I've had a little bit of Indian food because I worked with some people that were from India. But I really don't. I eat American food. I'm an American. I eat American food. Hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza. I don't have a passport. I probably need to get a passport at some point, but I don't have one. Well,
But I mean, I was late, up really late.
yeah, pizza's an American food, dude.
Yeah. Don't they have like a really good pizza in like Boston or something?
New York, but
New York?
yeah.
Yeah.
New York, Chicago. You got the Chicago deep dish. You got the New York pizza. Like pizza, I know that pizza originated from Italy, but pizza is a very common American food here.
Mm-hmm.
And I know hamburgers. What hamburgers were originally from? What, Belgium? I think.
Maybe.
But we have McDonald's. You've heard of McDonald's, the American fast food joint.
Oh, apparently it's not like clear like where the origin of the hamburger is.
Really, I was lied to. Why would God do this?
I mean, the first mention of it is like from 1700s.
Well, why don't we just, build the time machine, go back in time, and ask them, what was going on back then?
The original name is a Hamburg sausage. That it should be served roasted with toasted bread under it. Hmm.
Are sausages German? I don't know. I thought sausage
Mm,
was the Finnish vegetable.
yes, yes, it is.
Wait, are French fries Belgian? I don't know. I thought hamburgers came from Belgium, but apparently I'm wrong. I don't think are they. I thought that we called them French fries, but they weren't really French. I don't know anymore. Where does anything come from?
It seems like the French fries are from Chile.
Chili?
Yeah, or at least the first mention of the something that would be like
Fried
rice.
potatoes?
Yeah, in early 1600s.
Well, that's the common food in America: pizza, hamburgers, hot dogs. The Fourth of July foods.
Yeah, seems like they might be invented in Spain.
Spain. It is funny. French taking credit for something from Spain.
Not who knows.
Now I will forever wonder where hamburgers came from. And it can be one of those things too, right? Like where hamburgers were in multiple places that had cows, and we didn't have globalization back then.
Mm,
So like two people in different towns that had never heard each other could have the same idea to kill a cow and put it on two patties with bacon, lettuce, and tomato. So you got to kill the pig too.
yeah. 1884 is the earliest mention of about Hamburg steak.
Where did steak come from?
Steak?
Yeah.
Mm,
Since we're all learning about history.
it comes from Scandinavian word steak, which means to roast on a steak.
Yeah, but who made steak first? Somebody had to make it first.
I mean, pretty sure they have been made like forever. I mean, that's at least like a mid 15th century is like where the word come from.
Oh.
So
I wonder if steak was just one of those things that was so obvious that everybody had it. Yeah, just cut the animal up and cook it on the fire. That's all you got to do.
yeah.
No, you don't need to do anything fancy. Just make it, just cook it until there's a crust on both sides. That's it.
Mhm.
Maybe I'm just thinking too hard.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, at least it seems the written usage of the word stekis comes from a 15th century cookbook and makes reference to both beef and venison steaks.
Oh, venison.
Mm,
I did. I got Super Tower Mastery, Christian. You missed it. We have
yeah,
started Super Tower
but
Mastery.
yeah, I think like steak is like it has been around forever as long as people have got up animals.
I wonder who the first guy was like, huh, I want to kill that and eat it.
Who knows?
Oh, I'll show you, Brendan. Ultimate
But
Tower
yeah,
causes 35% card multiplier effect to increase all ultimate weapon damage and decreases Super Tower cooldown. Also unlocks Ultimate Tower Research. Mastery ability Ultimate Tower reduces Super Tower's cooldown time by 9 seconds currently.
yeah, I just recently had the reindeer steak.
Really? You had venison? Wait, no, reindeer
Yeah,
isn't venison. Venison's deer, sorry.
I mean, the reindeer is a deer, so
Yeah, Super
yes.
Tower Mastery is crazy. I mean, I guess. But we don't, like, look. I'm from America. We have deer here. I've had venison, actually. Venison's pretty good. I've actually
Mm.
had reindeer. I actually ordered reindeer from a Finnish company. They sent me reindeer jerky. And I ate it because, one of the things God told me when I was born is that he said, Zerden, I put all these animals on the earth so you can eat them, so please do.
Yes.
He said, don't believe that vegan propaganda out there. You do what
Yeah,
you want
I
with
wa
your
like, what
animals.
was it, like 2 weeks ago when I had the company dinner,
Um, I don't know when
or
you
was
had the
it
company.
already 3? I don't remember.
I don't know. I can't also keep track of your life. I have enough trouble keeping track of mine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, we had the reindeer steak there.
Yeah, she had the reindeer.
Mm. No, no, no. So they Santa Claus have to like use car or something because we ate the reindeers.
You didn't eat all the reindeer. If you ate all the reindeer, Maria, they'd be extinct.
Mhm.
It's just like how cattle, just like how cattle exist. Reindeer, are farmed and exist. Don't you farm
Mhm.
reindeer? Kind of.
Yeah, I think there is a farm nearby where I live.
Yeah, they farm reindeer over there.
Mhm.
Do you have a moose farm? Because moose are even bigger.
Mm, no, I mean they just hunt the wild moose.
Have you
Moose
ever
is
had
also
moose?
good. Yeah.
Really? What's it like?
Mhm.
Does it taste like chicken?
No, I mean it tastes like any other venison, I guess.
Okay, so it's more like a venison.
Mm. I mean, what is a moose if not just a really big deer?
A really big deer. We don't have horse in America. I always wondered why I could never eat horse. Is horse meat good?
I mean, I don't think it's any different from like
Any other
other.
grass-fed animal?
Mm. I mean, we eat horses here.
Really?
Yeah,
Have you had horse?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you don't really eat horses there. You haven't had any.
Yeah, I mean, they probably. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have seen horse in the store, but horse. I think you
Oh,
have
it's
to
like
like.
beef.
Mm,
So it's
so
more
I have
like
heard.
beef than venison.
I think so.
Okay. I've never had horse. Horse is just something we don't. I don't know why we don't have horse food. And I mean, we have food for horses, but you can't eat a horse. And I mean, at least I don't know where you can eat a horse in America. I haven't had camel. Have you had camel?
Me?
Yeah,
The most exotic I have had is like ostrich or something.
ostrich.
Mm,
I've never had
but that's a
ostrich.
bird. That's a
I
bird.
can't wait. So in America, we got this thing. It's called the beefalo. Okay? You cross a cow with a buffalo, you get a beefalo. I want to eat that so bad, but I can't find beefalo near me. It's supposed to be so good because it's supposed to be better than cow because it's a little healthier because of the bison. But yeah, it's called beefalo, dude. Look it up. I've wanted to try this for like 10 years because I used to eat so much beef as a kid and a teenager, but I wanted to have like a healthier beef. And so they were talking about beefalo because of the bison or whatever. It's healthier than just beef. And so I wanted to eat it. Of course I wanted to eat it. I want to eat all the God's animals. Like I said, God told me when I was born, you have one job, you only get one life. Eat as many of my animals as I can. That's why I put them on earth for you. That's what God told me. And anyways, we created beefalo, so I wanted to eat it. Why wouldn't I want to eat it? It's one of God's creatures.
It's also called a catalo.
No, catalo. That's not. I don't think that's as catchy as beefalo.
Yeah, it's big because it's a mix between cattle and buffalo. So they call it catalo.
I haven't. I think I've had cricket protein bars.
Oh, it seems like in the most states it is regulated as exotic animal.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably why it's so hard for me to get the
Yeah,
beefalo. I like beefalo more than what did you call it?
catalo.
Catalo. Yeah. No. Beefalo. I actually looked and emailed because there was a seller in Georgia, and I emailed them about how I could get it. And yeah, like, look, I'm not driving up to Georgia to order beefalo. Like buy like $25 a beefalo. That's a long drive.
Mhm.
At the time, I had a car. I wanted a local supply. I didn't know it was regulated as an exotic. Somebody made that mutant sheep here. I forget. There's like a big mountain sheep somewhere. You could Google it. I don't know the name of it. And he crossbred this huge mountain sheep with something here. I forget what kind of ram it is. And they were going to use it for big game hunting, and he got busted. And he's like 75 years old, so the guy's almost, he's got one foot in the grave already.
Mm.
And I forget what kind of, like, can you look that up?
Oh,
The illegal like ram hybrid somebody tried to create in America.
Montana man sentenced for federal
Yeah,
wildlife.
that's the guy.
Charges as a part of years-long effort to create giant hybrid sheep for captive hunting.
Yeah. God bless American ingenuity. We're trying to create a hybrid mountain sheep or whatever for big game hunting.
A defendant worked to traffic a Marco Polo sheep
That's
parts
what it
from
is. Marco Polo sheep. Yeah.
from Kyrgyzstan. Clone sheep illegally inseminate used to create hybrids and traffic Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep parts.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It like reads like this guy's like a supervillain. Okay, he took the Marco Polo sheep, he combined them with this other sheep to make these monster sheep for big game hunting. It's ridiculous. Like, see, supervillains do exist, guys. They're this guy. making his mutant ass sheep. I don't know why it cracks me up. Oh, congrats, Sar. Sorry, I was cracking up at Mr. Mutant Sheep guy. It's still hilarious, Omega. Like, look, the guy who, did a hit and run doesn't sound nearly as cool as this guy in his evil scientist basement creating mutant super sheep to be hunted for big game. I'm sorry.
Oh, actually, there is a Beefalo Ranch in Florida.
There is.
Yeah.
I wonder how long they've been. What part of Florida?
Groveland.
Groveland?
Yeah.
Where the hell's that?
Groveland. I have no idea.
I never even heard of Groveland before. Back when I looked, there was only one. It was in Atlanta, or like around Atlanta. It wasn't in Atlanta. Atlanta's a city, but it was in. I should just say it was in Georgia, close to Atlanta, from what I remember.
Groveland is a city in Lake County.
Okay, that doesn't help either. Just punch. Oh, so beefalo look more like cattle, and cattle look more like what? That's like backwards, homos. It should be a buffle then. It should be a buffle.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I don't think the population is 18,000, so it's not that big of a city.
Yeah, no. I meant more like I'm gonna look in a second.
Town.
My lifetime coins was 12 quadrillion or 26, 22. I don't know. We'll look in a second. Hold on. I want to say it was like 20-ish quadrillion last tournament.
It's like in the middle of the Florida.
Okay, I must be wrong because now it's 36 quadrillion. It's in the middle. It's Central Florida.
Yeah, Central, yes. Largest city in the county is Claremont.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's like a couple of counties away from each side of the.
It's called Groverland?
I don't know.
No, it's Groverland, right?
Yeah, Groveland.
Oh, Groveland. Okay. So Groveland is in Lake County. Okay, I found the right one. It's basically north west of Disneyland. That's the landmark everybody knows in Florida. Walt Disney World Resort. It's northwest of there. It's about like 10 miles away from Disneyland. So it's very central Florida.
Yeah, it's like in the middle of it, like straight in the middle.
Oh, I was like, why does it take 12 hours to get from there? Oh, it was set to walking. Yes, it's a 12-hour walk from Groveland to Disneyland. But it's 40 it's 30 miles away from Disneyland. Usually with something like this, it depends on the paternity, because even though genetics is like a 50-50 split, yeah, or the maternity then. So usually that's what determines something like that. Yeah, Disney World in Florida. What Florida's known for, Disney World. right by, and Disney World is right by. Never mind. It's by a lake, but not the lake I was
Mm.
thinking of.
Is,
Y'all know
is
Disney
the
World.
no, is the KY shortened for Kentucky?
Yes.
Well, it's like some of the beefaloes there as well.
I heard Beefalo was so good. Yeah, land is Disneyland is in Anaheim. World in Anaheim, California. Disney World is in Florida, Orlando, Florida. Really Kissimmee, but Orlando's the bigger city. They actually have Disney World actually created a city there. I think it was called Celebration City.
Mm.
Yeah, I think Anaheim's like an hour away from LA, but it's Disneyland is in Anaheim more than LA. And I know this because I went to the Anaheim Convention Center for BlizzCon.
Mm. That's where the hockey team is.
Yeah, it's never really 50-50. And and even and the reality is with the way genetics work, it's never going to be 50-50, but it's close enough. Oh, okay, Beefalo have the recess. So Beefalo, so like to actually get Beefalo, you make an actual hybrid and then you breed the actual hybrid with. Oh, okay. Okay, so you make a beefalo, and then the beefalo you take it with another cow, and then well, it's not really a beefalo. You take a hybrid, and then you breed the hybrid with a cow, and then you get a beefalo. If you breed the hybrid with a bison, you get a catalo.
Mm.
That must be how they do it. That's interesting.
Science.
Genetics, hell yeah. This is why I always crack up about people being scared about genetic engineering, because we've been doing this since we've existed. Why do you think corn
Mm.
is the way it is?
Or like eggplant is wasn't originally purple.
Really, it wasn't purple?
No, it was like ball shaped and white, where it got its name.
Yeah, ancient corn is much more like wheat, and ancient bananas were much more like very very small bananas. Not a lot of fruit there.
Mm.
And we basically turned corn from basically it was like a wheat stalk into the corn we know today. They cut off its circular. Damn, that's wrong, Omega. Yeah, it was basically I think the ancient Indians or whatever. Damn it, Omega. The ancient Indians or whatever basically crossbred corn until they made the corn we know today. And they called it maize back then. Okay, now I have 40 minutes until the store closes. How late are you going to be up tonight, Maria?
Mm. I mean, probably whole night.
Well, what is all night for you? How many hours from
I mean, at least the next 6 hours.
now? Okay. Yeah, yeah. It's all. I mean, it's genetically modified through basically selective breeding. Yeah. And so everything's, that's why I get this thing. Everybody's scared about genetic. I mean, we've been doing it forever. We just did genetic engineering before by saying, hey, this corn's really good and this corn's really good. Let's combine them until we get an even better one. Now we just have CRISPR, which CRISPR is just faster.
Mm. Corn and a cow. Oh.
It's not. We could technically, potentially, take a gene from a cow and put it in corn if it makes the corn better. We could do that. I don't know that there's a gene in a cow that would really work for corn,
I mean,
but
didn't they do that with almonds
they
already?
did that with tomatoes. The Flavor Saver tomato came out in 1993, and it took a gene from a fish and they put it in the tomato to make the tomato not go bad.
Sticks on a stalk.
I swear to God, there was a ad or something I saw where they were doing that. Like they were showing, hey, like here's our fields where we grow our steaks, and they showed like steaks like on plants. It was I don't remember what the commercial was for, but I remember that. And they couldn't just grow steak like that. The steak would have to have a husk around it. No, you're right. It was a pizza tree. Sorry, my bad. They had stapled the pizza. So here's a funny thing where Attack of the Killer Tomatoes came from. So from what I remember, well, I don't know if this is where the cartoon came from. So way back when there was Muppet Babies, the cartoon. And Muppet Babies, the cartoon, had a cartoon that featured tomatoes that did really well. And that's where the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes cartoon came from. At least that's the legend. Oh, I already donated to Wikipedia. I mean, if the burger wasn't in pristine condition, Omega, he would have noticed it rotting and probably smelled it. So, the thing is, yes, food has preservatives and stuff in it, but the reality is, if you take something like a modern anything, you keep it in a relatively climate controlled area, and you don't expose it to like bugs or anything that to eat at it, it'll mostly stay the same. And it's more about being climate controlled and being removed from bacteria than anything. Well, the good news is we finally know what happened to that mysterious untouched In-N-Out burger that was found in New York City. We saw somebody has cracked the case. So apparently he received a message on Tuesday night through Instagram from a Queens-based high school student that said, "Hi, this is actually my burger. You may not believe me." Helen Vivius, 16, told Bohm of her early morning Saturday flight from San Diego to New York, in which she had attempted to bring home several In-N-Out burgers, only to fall victim to a broken bag. Should have double bagged it. Vivius, an enormous fan of In-N-Out, had placed a large order for her favorite burgers just before a flight to San Diego to New York, with plans to save some burgers to eat when she got home to Queens from her trip. She specifically ordered the burgers without sauce to preserve them as long as possible, which explained why the burger seemed so fresh when it was actually several hours old. Several hours old. As Vivius dashed from JFK Airport to her local bus early on Saturday, her bag gave way, and one of her prized burgers came tumbling out. Helen provided further proof to him through receipts, photos, and texts that she indeed purchased and lost the burger. She managed to get home with 2 burgers from San Diego, and Bohm is now satisfied that the baffling burger has been explained. So, congratulations, we solved the mystery. Yeah, basic. Yes, this was a Seinfeld. Yes, Jerry, you wouldn't believe it. I was walking down the street and there was a In-N-Out burger. In-N-Out burger. That's a California thing. I know. It's a California. What's the California burger doing in a New York? I don't know. I don't know, George. We got to get to the bottom of it. Then Kramer busting. What are you guys up to? Well, Kramer. George said he found a burger from In-N-Out in the street. And George's like, "Yeah, can I eat it?" "Oh, I wouldn't eat that." I think I'm going to work on Golden Tower Plus, Christian. Because I still need to get my economy up to support the one mastery I have. It's a straight. Wait. Where is it? Oh, George, he has it over there. Show it to me, George. Okay, well, here it is. What are you going to do with it, Kramer? I'm going to eat it. Oh, there we go. It doesn't taste so fresh. I think this is a couple hours old. Oh, man. But yeah, there you go. There's your Seinfeld episode. Oh, God. That would be a thing. My favorite was I was reading Reddit, and there was a post about this guy. And in the comments, it was... So the thing was, this guy was in Germany. He was traveling with his wife. His wife is pregnant. He saw... They were taking a train. Okay? He saw smoke on the train, pushed his pregnant wife out of the way, and got off the train and made a post on Reddit. Am I the asshole? I rushed off the train and pushed my wife out of the way because I saw smoke on the train. Am I the asshole? My wife is now mad at me and she doesn't want to talk to me for the rest of the vacation. And in the comments, I saw one that did like the Seinfeld version of it. and it goes, and George goes, "Oh my God, Jerry, you wouldn't believe what happened to me. Omega, come on, we have to have fun. Let's have fun with it." And he goes, and, he goes, and Jerry goes, "Well, what, George? What happened?" He goes, and George goes, "Oh, you won't believe it. I was on the train, and there was smoke. And then Jerry, I just grabbed my luggage and rushed out there, and I left. I forget who his wife was on the show. I left her there." And he goes, "You just took your luggage and abandoned your wife?" "Yes. What was I supposed to do? Wait around for the fire to get me?" Ah. Well, you know, George, it's supposed to be women and children. Susan, thank you. Women and children first. Well, Jerry, I couldn't wait around for her. She's pregnant. I had to get out of there. So it's every man for himself in a crisis. I left Susan to fend for herself. She was too slow. She was clogging up the line. I was gone, Jerry. I was gone. And now she won't talk to me. We're all going to jail. I don't know. It was just so funny to me to see it as a Seinfeld episode. Because I could actually just picture the characters and everything. Picture George doing that. Because I think there was a similar episode where George like saw smoke in like it was like a retirement home or a daycare or something, and he was pushing kids out of the way to get out the door. Yeah, the fire. The Seinfeld The Fire. Oh, it was a birthday party. I don't know, I love Seinfeld. I didn't watch Seinfeld when it as a kid, but I watched it when they put it on Netflix. I watched the whole thing. It was great. My favorite episode of Seinfeld, and this is one because I grew up without cell phones. I don't know if you grew up without cell phones, Maria.
No.
Really? You didn't grow up without cell phones? So you had a cell phone in middle school?
Yeah, I don't think I have seen Seinfeld like a full episode at all.
Yeah, I think we all do. Sorry. That's the problem. I had a friend who was older than me. Um, and she told me everybody used to call her Jerry because she always used to win at everything. And then as the older she got, she's like, now I feel more and more like George. But no, I mean, did you have do you remember cell phones, Mary? Did you grow up with cell phones?
Mm, I mean, I got one like in, I don't know, middle school, I guess.
Oh, you had a cell phone in middle school?
Yeah, it was one of those old Nokia phones that had like the green and black screen.
You had a cell phone in middle school.
Well, either that or when I went to high school.
Okay, well, you can't relate to the skit I was going to point out, anyways. I didn't get a
Mm,
cell phone until I was much older.
no joke for me.
And honestly, I got a cell phone and I hated it how expensive it was so much that I got rid of it. And then, and I want to say as far back as 2014. No, this is before that. So back in 2011, my primary phone was Google Voice. And in 2014, I had a tablet that had Google Voice on it, and that was how I made phone calls, which I thought was really cool, by the way, because I didn't have to pay for the cell phone or anything. And so I had a cell phone for like 2 years, and it was so expensive, it was ridiculous. Jeez. Yeah, they were really good at being a ripoff. And so my first cell phone was so expensive I got rid of it. And I had a 2-year contract, of course. So that was 2 years of money down the drain. Just take that money and basically light it on fire. I got it right after college. And anyways, but I remember like growing up as a kid, there was a time for at least for me before cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
And not everybody, obviously Maria, so like if you wanted to go to the movies with your friends, you would just use your cell phone?
If I wanted to get touch with my friends,
Yeah.
no, the landline.
Well, when did you use the cell phone?
Uh, well, I mean, like, because I don't remember, like, when did I get it? I think it was, like, probably high school.
Well, high school is fine because high school is when you would be like in middle school, you're really not going out and doing things on your own, right? So when did you start going out and doing things with your friends without your parents?
Like, in elementary school.
Okay, things in Finland work differently than in America.
Yeah,
I know you never,
I
you
mean,
never, you
I
never
I
went
have
to the
been
movies, really, did you?
no, I've been movie theater twice
What is an
in my whole
activity
life.
that you and your peers did in high school, outside of school?
I mean, I got into video games back then, that time.
Okay, but like, did you leave your house to play video games?
Well, not usually, but I mean, my friends had like PlayStations, so I mean, I don't know, not really. I mean, I did not have much of a social life.
Oh, so like in America, a common thing that like I did as a teenager was we would all go meet up at the movie. Hi, Ollie, how you doing? I'm just telling. Oh my god, I have to wrap it up. I'm gonna tell this story, then I gotta wrap it up because the store closes in 20 minutes now. So I gotta wrap this up. Sorry, I got carried away telling stories. But anyways, so a common thing in America and a thing that I did all the time is I actually went to the movies all the time. I'm
Uh,
kind of disappointed, Maria, but again, in America, movies are like a bigger thing than in Finland, I guess. Uh, but the way the movies work, we'd all have to meet up at the theater and all that.
mm,
So there's a Seinfeld episode called The Movie. Oh God, the Paper Man. And so, and what it is it's Elaine, Kramer, George, and Jerry all trying to coordinate to meet up at the movie theater and see the movie. So that's why I was wondering, like, if you've never lived without a cell phone, you need to watch that episode.
mm.
That's why I'm asking when you got your phone. Did you use it to coordinate with your friends to meet up for an extracurricular activity that was outside of the house?
Not really.
Okay. Because for me, I would go to the movies and I'd go out to eat. But usually I got picked up for those. I didn't go there, so I would get picked up, and basically that's how we would do it.
Usually, like, if we plan to do something, it was like in the school, we just decided, like, yeah, let's be here and here at this time.
Okay, that's pretty similar. Did they ever not show up?
I mean, in emergencies or if something else came up, sure.
Did something else come up all the time?
Not really.
Okay. That's a common problem now. Anyway, so like it was a different world before cell phones where you had to make plans like that and then hope people showed up at the designated place at the designated time. And that's basically what Seinfeld, the movie, is. They all agree to go to this movie showing. I believe it's Rochelle, the movie.
Mm.
Actually, I think it's a different movie, but Rochelle is also playing. But anyways, it's a whole skit about how hard it is to get four adults to coordinate their schedules without cell phones. And so it fascinates me because it's how I remember things. We were dependent on payphones and stuff like that to get in touch with each other. And it's amazing to see how the world has changed since then. But anyways, guys, I have got to get to the store. I have 15 minutes to get to the store. So I got to go. Thank you all for watching. No. I'm in my 30s, dude. I didn't have a cell phone until I was 24, I want to say. No, 22. But I got to get going, guys. I got to get to the store. So thank you for listening to my rants and rambling and all that. But once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again. And I hope you have a great day. And I owe Christian a soda.